Welcome back to the channel where we talk about investments in soccer or football, wherever you are in this beautiful world. Call it whatever you want, but it is the world's greatest game. So, how can you make money? Well, this is one way to make money. Earlier, I talked about a card. Cards is what you usually do, right? Oh, you want to invest in a player, you want to invest in a club. Well, then you buy that card, trading card, and then you try and flip it, right? Or you buy a box with a whole bunch of them and you hope, like a lottery, that you win, or you acquire a card of specific players, or you hold on to them and hopefully they'll go up in value and then you sell. It's almost like a Ponzi scheme when you just pretty much just buy a whole bunch of cards and hope that someone else sees more value in those cards. That way you can unload them, and then the cycle repeats and repeats and repeats until finally there's no one left. So there's that way, and then there's this way: actual match worn memorabilia. Now there are different things that need to be clarified, right? So this is a match worn shirt, legit match worn. If you can't see, there it is. Look, the player actually wore it, sweat in it, maybe bled in it, and got a whole bunch of pitch stains on it. Fantastic. Not to mention, they also signed it. So thank you for that. And it's all because of this company right here, Match Worn Shirts. Great company. And we shall actually review them. That would be, if you want me to review Match Worn Shirts, I'll give you my honest opinion. I've been using them for about 2 years now. And I've seen ups and downs in those 2 years, and they've come a long way. They really have. There are some things that they could address, and there's some things that they are leading the pack in the world in what they're doing. And so yeah, if you want me to dive further into them, please comment section below. Now onto this player, Verschaeren, first name Yari. He's Belgian, obviously. He's playing in the Pro League, which is the top flight of the Belgian football sport over there, right? So he's number 10. However, this shirt is from last year. I just now opened it. Last year, he did wonderful things. Everybody was looking at him. But now for this year, unfortunately, he is not consistent. And he's looking at being traded out. I believe Turkish clubs are interested in him. I don't remember which ones, but I know Turkey, some clubs out of Turkey are interested in him. So what does this mean? Well, it means that it is a medium risk to high risk if you're going to invest in this player. He's only 24 years old, so he does have quite a few years on him before he actually peaks. And in my previous short video I've made, I hinted that the age where players usually peak is around 27, 28. Some of them go to 30, 31, 32, depending on the position. But he is 24, if I'm not mistaken. So he's got quite a long ways, and he's a midfielder. So his peak will be roughly around 27, 28 to see where he goes. And him going to Turkey could or could not help him. Who knows? Victor Osimhen is over there right now, right? So if you're interested in this shirt, I'll provide a link in the description to where you can click on a link, and it'll be on the eBay page that we have this for sale. And go ahead and place a bid on it. It is reasonably priced. And this is RSC Anderlecht, so there's that if you're a fan of that club. They did play in this specific match. It was February 2nd, 2025, so again, almost a year ago, and they played KAA Gent, KAA Gent, okay? Sorry if I butchered that. And they lost 1-0. They lost 1-0, and he contributed as best as he could, but unfortunately, it was not good enough. And for those of you that are interested in this player and other memorabilia that you're going to come across, this is his shirt size right here, which is also key, right? So he wears a small in Joma. That is something that needs to be recorded and remembered, because there are a lot of scams out there saying that I have a match-worn jersey of such and such player, and yet it's an extra large. I don't know, unless the player is 6 foot something or rather, the extra large is not becoming of some of the players. Usually it's large, medium, and small. Because guess what? They run about 7 to 8 miles every single match that they play, not to mention the practices, right? So there's something that needs to be clarified. Maybe I'll do a video on that as well. I'll do a review on match-worn shirts, as well as a video on match-worn actual shirts, match issued and store purchased and authorized and bootleg and all these other things. Maybe I'll do a video on that to help everyone out. Because there's a lot of misinformation out there, really. It's really sad. But again, it is authentic. Here we go. Fabrics on the blockchain. That's another thing that I'll address. And again, follow the channel because this is where we're going to talk about how to invest in this sport and only in this sport. We're not talking about investing in Tesla. We're not talking about investing in gold and silver, although we might if it comes to that. But we are talking about specifically in this sector. And believe it or not, if you want to invest in soccer, if you really, really do, and you want to stay in that because you love the sport so much, you could do so. It's a multi-billion dollar sector. It really is. It just keeps increasing every single year, especially every World Cup. It just skyrockets. So we could stay that. And there's numerous ways to do it. There's memorabilia, there's cards, there's stocks. Yes, you didn't know that, did you? There's digital assets, there's live assets, and there's, if you have the money, you can actually buy clubs currently. But if you're just starting out, then obviously you can't do that. You got to start off with the cards. You got to start off with the jerseys, right? So go ahead, subscribe, like, comment. If you want to talk anything specific, let me know in the comment section below. But next time, I think I will do a review on match worn shirts as well as match worn shirts and match issued. Okay. Have a good day.